I've got to talk to you about the cricket at the moment. England beaten by Pakistan in the Test series, spun out of the game. Were you watching that thinking, I'd love to have a go on those wickets?
Not the first Test, but the second and third ones, yeah. You know, it was a shame. I don't think the spinners are bowling badly at all. It's just you're playing against people who are used to conditions like that, who've grown up on conditions like that. And with the Pakistan spinners who've been doing that for years, I mean, they're very senior sort of guys, even though they were new to Test cricket. So it's one of those things, if you don't score massive runs on turning pitches, it's very hard for young spinners especially. So I'm not blaming the batsmen, by the way. It's just a team effort. I love the way England play their cricket these days, very aggressively, always looking to win. They've taken the jaw out of the game almost, and I think that's positive. I think it's brilliant for the future, and it will, in the long term, be very good for the spinners.
So you're a fan of Bazball then, Swanee?
Yeah. You know, 5 days of cricket with no result. Let's face it, we all went through that back in the day, but it's not enjoyable to play in or watch. I love the aggressive nature. I know a lot of people say, but it's, you know, you can't go out there not minding if you lose to win a game. I disagree with that. I think if you dangle the carrot and are always prepared to be positive and take the aggressive route, it's entertaining. And, you know, and you'll win far more than you lose. Look at the record England have had. And people are very quick when there's a loss to turn around and say, hang on, this doesn't work. It does work. The numbers don't lie. And I'm not a stats man, but they don't lie.
To put you on the spot with the spinners situation, obviously Test series in New Zealand, the Ashes on the horizon. They're obviously not going to take the three spinners. Are going to pick three spinners in the side. If you were going to be pressed, who do you think is the leading spinner for England at the moment?
Well, it's tricky. Shoaib Bashir's done brilliantly since he's come in as a young off spinner. He's still very raw. He's hardly played any first-class cricket. So in an ideal world, I'd always play an off spinner. I think they're the heart and soul of a cricket team. But Jack Leach is doing a great job at the other end. I don't think you can look at it and say we only play one spinner. It's very condition led. But Rayan Ahmed as well. And look out for Farhan Ahmed, Rayan's little brother, who's only 16. And his talent is off the charts. He's bonkersly good. And he's 16. And I'm going away with the England Lions with him this winter. And hopefully we can turn him into an absolute world beater. He already is a world beater in my eyes, but hopefully the rest of the world will know about that in a couple of years.
Oh, fantastic, love that, Graeme. And just finally, we had some sad news this week. Ben Stokes had his house robbed while he was away, sort of playing cricket for England. As someone like yourself with a family, you're away from home a lot. Was it something you worried about when you were playing, or is it something is it more a modern issue? This, do you think?
Well, I think it's one of those things that's just normal life, isn't it? And when you're playing for England, when you're living the dream, staying in beautiful hotels, going around the world, you sometimes forget that you are still, you know, a part of general society, and that stuff happens. It's sad for Ben, sad for his family especially, because you don't want to be away and your kids, you know, not being able to go to sleep at night. It happened to me once, having a car nicked, and you know, it leaves a bit of taste in your mouth, to be honest. So yeah, I feel for Ben and his family at the time, but I know he's a very resilient character, and his wife is as well, so they'll bounce back. Okay,
fantastic. Graeme, look, I really appreciate your time. I know you've got to tee off in a few minutes, so I'm going to let you go. Good luck with the golf, mate, most importantly, and we'll see you very soon, I'm sure. So that's Graeme Swann.
How are the lads?
How are the lads? Newcastle fan as well, by the way. I'm sure you knew that already. We've been talking mainly about Newcastle United this weekend.